Well, guys, we have just had our second best qualifying effort all season. We are at our second road course of the year, Watkins Glen, to start the next episode of the career mode here on NASCAR Heat 4, episode number 33. We have a special one for you because this could be my first career win. We don't quite have the speed we need in the car. I am using the steering wheel for this one, but we'll have to see, of course, if we can get it done. Just hop right in, I guess.
Today, NASCAR heads to Watkins Glen for the Go Bowling at the Glen. Drivers need to use caution at this road course, especially in the famous bus stop chicane, an area notorious for taking out even the best drivers. The pins are set. It's time to go bowling at the Glen.
All right, here we go. Eric Jones on the pole here in this one. I don't know, 23rd starting spot. This is going to be tough to try and get the win, but if we don't win here, we only got 4 races left in the regular season after this to try and get the win to get into the playoffs. I don't know, we're going to need a little bit of help. Green flag is in the air. We are definitely underway here in this one. Not a bad jump on the start there. Made it pretty clean for the most part. We're up to 15th. Oh boy, Eric Almirola right there as well. Yeah, it's probably going to cost us a little bit of time. Trying to side draft off the Clint Boyer, slowing him down as much as I can. Trying to beat him into the bus stop. Oh my goodness, a little contact there with Almirola now. Oh boy, he gets loose and he packs it in right in front of us. Huge trouble. To the wall hard, heavy contact in the front of our car. And that is a terrible way for this race to start for us. Heavy damage on the front bumper of our car. We got contact with Almirola, and he slid right in front of us as we packed it into his back bumper. And this car is now heavily, heavily damaged. Ooh, a little contact with Paul Menard there. Yeah, we're going to lose some spots off the start. We don't have the speed in the car now that we had in qualifying. Man, we got up to 14th so quickly, and then things just got bad instantly. Trying to be too aggressive too early, and it backfired on us. It didn't help. Almirola spun like right in our way too, but maybe we couldn't have hit him more square. Trying to hang on to 26th right now. I think it's going to matter much. We're going to have to pit, repair that damage at the end of the stage here. 26th at the end of stage 1. Lost 3 spots from the start. That's a rough one. That's a rough way to start this. I was expecting more here when we got to the Glen. Now, it's obviously we don't have a road course chassis, but still. Almirola fell all the way back to 38th. And Martin Truex Jr. wins stage 1. So after pitting, we'll have to see how stage 2 is going to go. We got a lot of ground to make up here in this stage to give ourselves a better shot by the time the final stage of the race starts. So here we go. Inside of the racetrack, we're probably going to have to send it going into turn 1. Well, that's one way to do it. Okay. Got in on Ryan Newman. Landon Castle now just to the outside of us. We'll pass him as well. We do have 4 fresh tires here. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That probably shouldn't have happened. We could have avoided that. Okay, 19th right now. Oh! that didn't happen. We're just gonna move on from that. Man, we are being way too aggressive right now. Way too aggressive. Sitting in 19th. We're running better than what we did in the first stage, position-wise, but I don't know. We'll see here. Come on. It's like I've never driven this track with a steering wheel, even though I have before. I think it's just the car itself. Came into this race with 76 on the aero and the suspension and 82 on the engine. Again, with not having a road course chassis itself. Oh my gosh. I knew we were going to struggle on speed, but I was hoping we might be able to possibly pull off a miracle kind of similar to what we were about to do at Sonoma, but we are actually slower here than what we were at Sonoma, believe it or not. So unfortunate too. I had high hopes. I figured this is going to be our last shot, the last good chance to win a race, and I know it's not over yet, but things are just not looking good as far as trying to get that first win of our career. Honestly, Bristol might be the last chance we've got. We finished 4th there earlier in the year, but I just don't see us winning a race. '19th at the end of stage 2. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. All right. So everybody else is going to hit pit road, as will we. 4 fresh tires, no need to repair any damage. We gained 1 spot on pit road, but that might be good enough. That 1 spot might be good enough. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Looking to the inside right away. Gonna have to send it going into turn 1. Dang it. Should have known that was a possibility, sending it like that. So now we got radiator damage on the car. Come on, man. Yeah, we're lacking even more engine power now. We're in 11th. We're just going to have to try to hold on and hope for a caution. Contact with Kurt Busch. We're racing very aggressively here, but we're doing what we need to do to try and hopefully get the win here today at Watkins Glen. Trying to hold these guys back as much as possible, but it's just not working. Oh my gosh. Go, 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 go. We straightened him out. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is bad. I really don't want to race like this, but it's just the sad, unfortunate events here that we're having to run with. We still might finish top 10. If we can get a caution before the end of this race, that would be great. Just give me one last shot. Hopefully I can restart on the inside. Be in an even number position to have the inside line going into turn 1. That's going to be the best shot we've got. These tires are going to fall off too, so I don't even know if we're going to be able to like exactly hold on to 10th right now as the run carries on. Dang it. Yeah, Hamlin just got under us now. got 5 laps to go. We're not in good position here to perhaps win the race. Can't say I'm not trying. Hamlin just got on by. We're back to 11th. Now our temperature's running a little hot. Man, I didn't even realize that we're up to 259. 260. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised we didn't get black flagged for that. It's so hard to steer the car now too with all the damage on the front of the car. It's just so tight to get it to roll through the corners. We got to stay out at this point. We've got to just hope for the best. Again, we're going to need a caution here if we're going to want to get back into this, but all the damage we've got on the front of our car right now. Kind of ridiculous. A little wide through turn 1. It's alright, we're able to get back down on the racetrack right in front of Blaney and DiBenedetto. Yeah, we're overheating quite a bit. You can just see the damage on the front of our car right now too. That's slowing us down. It's good that we're beating Blaney in a sense, although Ryan might have stage points against us too. Not entirely sure. I'm hoping for a caution before the end of the race. I really am. Here comes DiBenedetto. He is there. Yeah, Blaney's gonna get on by too. Get a little bit of room here behind these guys before the 14th place driver catches us, but I think it's only a matter of time here. That left front is pretty worn out here. We're not hanging on for dear life yet, but we're getting close to that point. Yeah, Brad Keselowski's now behind us. He's pretty good here at Watkins Glen. He's not a great road course racer for the most part, but he's usually pretty good here at the Glen. Truex continues to lead this race in the late going. So we are back in 13th. And we needed 2 top 5 finishes to get a lot of money here with our incentive bonus in this 3-race stretch. So we got 2 laps to go. We should be good on fuel to the end of the race, but a little bit. Again, we're going to try to hold on for every position we can. I'm hoping for a caution though. Caution comes out. These guys might have to pit. We might stay out for track position, to be quite honest. I don't know. Truex is close to getting to the white flag, though. If he gets to the white flag, that means the next flag will end the race, whether it would be the yellow or the checker. Having a tough time trying to keep this car on the track. So, yep, Truex is going to get there. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. So that's pretty much going to end the race. Honestly, if a caution came out now, I'd be A-okay with it. Race would be over. Be locked in at 13th because we're not going to be able to move forward unless somebody has an issue in front of us. The only way we're going to gain spots is if they wreck or there's some sort of an issue in front of where we're running right now. Oh, we got to send it. Got to go for 13th. We need every point we could possibly get right now. Dang it. Both the JTD Doherty cars got into us, man. Keselowski gave us a little bit of a push to get us going there. I didn't like it. Got really loose going up the hill through the carousel. Come on, turn, car. How loose that thing is. How loose this car is through turn 5. We got 2 more turns to go. Alright, we can hang on to it here. Looks like we're going to have to settle for 15th. Alright, 1 more turn. Come on, car. Come on. No! Jesus. You've got to be kidding me. We got... We lost 4 more spots. Lost 6 spots total in the last lap of the race. That was such a hard hit, too. Look at the damage, man. That was disappointing. 19th. Probably should have finished 15th. Maybe even 13th. Lost 6 spots on the last lap. That hurt us bad. Oh boy. Oh, we go from 22nd to 21st in the point standings. We move past Daniel Hemrick again. Tyler Reddick not too far ahead of us, but I don't know. It's not looking good. We got 4 races before the playoffs. So we're basically in a must-win situation here. We look at how many different winners we have had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12 different winners. 4 drivers can make it on points. So Harvick as of right now, Clint Boyer, Chase Elliott, and Ryan Blaney. So Blaney in 13th is still who we're trying to catch in the point standing. So we're 8 positions behind him. And we're 140 points back, so we're over 2 races back on points with 4 races to go. So we're gonna have to win one of these next 4 races just to make it to the playoffs in our rookie season. This is not looking good. We're gonna go to Michigan next. I do not have a lot of confidence right now. Sucks to say, but we've been struggling on speed all season. If we could have had a road course chassis here, we might have had a shot. We should have finished 13th. We lost 6 spots on the last lap. We wrecked coming out of turn 6 and had to turn the car around. And man, just had so much of a wheel spin. Our tires were shot those last few laps again. Yeah, sorry, Eric. Definitely took him out. So unless we get 2 top 5s in the next 2 races too, we're not gonna get our sponsorship bonus. I mean, that's not gonna happen either. There's no way that's gonna happen. Oh boy. Wow, look at that. Needs repair on the short track. So we got a short track at Bristol coming up. We do have a chassis. But we need to put a lot of work into it if we're gonna have the car we need. So I think we're going to have to set this car up as best as we can for Bristol. So I know we can max out on a 90 engine power. We'll just go 89 at Michigan here. Looks like that's what we're going to have for right now. Again, we can upgrade the departments, but we're so close to getting another... Whoops. To getting another car. We need 2.75 million, and we're almost at 2.5. So we might be able to get a 3rd car in the garage at the end of this Michigan race. leading up to Bristol. So therefore, if we can hire 2 more employees before that Bristol race, that could be enough to help us out quite a bit. But that's why I have our best engine specialist repairing the Bristol car. We're looking at Bristol right now because we finished 4th there earlier in the season. And I just don't see, we didn't compete well at Michigan before, so I'm not worried about trying to compete at Michigan, I guess. I know we need points, but I mean, we're basically in a must-win situation. So we're just going to start our work with what we've got. I think this is a smart way to do it. I mean, we need a solid points day here these next however many races that we've got left. Sure, I adjust the settings before we go into Michigan. So we're lacking 1 on the engine power. Aero suspension still at 80. Let's hope for the best, man. Let's hope for the best. I mean, the idea is to win the championship as quick as possible. Once we win a title, the career mode's over. That's the way I look at it as far as like a video game aspect. Obviously, you rookie season to win it. But that's just the situation we're in right now. Man, it is so tough too. All right, not going to practice here. We're just going to jump right into qualifying. We'll see what kind of a car we have. I do think we have a little bit better of a car this time around at Michigan than what we had last time, but I don't think our car is that much better. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but it's just what I'm thinking at least. I feel like it just takes forever for our car to get from 3rd to 4th. I feel like that's where we're really lacking on the restarts, although we still have okay restarts. We're not having great restarts. So even though we've got an 89 on engine power, I think we still have to hold it wide open all the way around this racetrack to get the speed we need out of the car. So we'll see what we can do in qualifying. I don't think we're going to do well here, and I don't think we're going to do that great in the race, but I guess you never know. Obviously, we need points. If we can win, that would be nice. Pretty solid corner through 1 and 2 at least. Again, I got to hold it wide open, so it's just a matter of hitting my apex as perfectly as possible to run as good of a line as necessary for me to run full throttle. Get close to that white line in the corners on the apron without actually touching it. I think we did a pretty solid job this lap. At the start-finish line, 40.991. That is 32nd in qualifying. So I tried to help myself as much as I could there. And yeah. I mean, we're lacking on speed, obviously. Eric Jones on the pole for the 2nd race in a row here. Pretty sure Truex won.
NASCAR races back to Michigan International Speedway. Now, Michigan is the fastest track in NASCAR, making it a favorite of race fans. It's time to head down to the track and find out who's the fastest racer. NASCAR Racing is next.
Alright, so here we go. We got Stenhouse. He's going to be a pal. He's going to help us out here. As I said, Eric Jones on the pole. Tyler Reddick is going to be starting at the rear of the field, unfortunately for him. So we'll just have to see how this is going to go, of course. I don't know. We're starting 31st after qualifying 32nd. We got some faster guys back here. Eric Almirola and Clint Boyer did not have great qualifying efforts. So I don't know what to expect here at Michigan. I don't expect much. Again, we're 140 points back with 4 races to go before the playoffs, so that's on Blaney. We're likely going to need to win. We're just not putting ourselves in great situations. We're looking at Bristol, though. Really trying to soup that short track car up as much as possible before Bristol. And we need to go all in for that race. Oh boy, a little contact there with David Reagan. 4 wide in the middle of turns 1 and 2 as we try to get going on the initial start here. Trying to just stay in the draft of all these guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no, 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 no. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I don't know how I saved that. I really don't know how I saved that. And we stay green at Michigan. Alright. We're 4 wide and there was just no room for Austin Dillon to squeeze in there. And I might have moved my line just a hair, but I was really trying to hold it steady. I mean, once we were about to go 4 wide there, that pretty much screwed us over. Well, we're back to last. At least for now. This sucks. This has just been a terrible season. I mean, it was an okay season. First half of the year, we were actually 16th in the point standings. Right in the playoff bubble, we were on the inside looking out. Once we hit the Coke 600, it has been a complete downward spiral from then. I mean, tracks I thought I could have performed well at, Chicagoland, that didn't go well at all. Performed decent at Sonoma. Daytona, I thought we were going to have a good performance there. We didn't. And Watkins Glen, we finished 19th, and that was not at all what I was hoping for. I was hoping for at least top 10. Maybe a shot at the win if we got a late caution. It just never came to be. We did win a stage at Sonoma, believe it or not. It's our only stage win of our career on our rookie season right now, but I don't know. We're just going to have to ride it along here at Michigan. We're just going to have to hope that Bristol goes well for us like it did the first time around, and maybe we can get that first career win in the next video. That's likely going to be our only shot at making the playoffs. I have no clue how we're going to run at Darlington and Indy, to be quite honest. Indianapolis being obviously having longer straightaways, 2.5 mile track. I don't think we're going to perform well there. So we're probably looking at Bristol and Darlington. If we have to go into Indy having to win the race to get in, I just don't see that happening. We've had 12 different winners this year, so as of right now, if we get 4 different winners in the next 4 races, nobody will make it on points. But I am guaranteed that if I win, I will make the playoffs because I'm inside the top 30, 21st in points coming into this race. Where we're running right now, we're probably going to fall back to 22nd or 23rd, but I don't see us falling all the way back to 30th, especially if we do get a win. The drama, man. The drama just to make it to the playoffs. It's crazy. It's real. We're on the last lap of stage 1 already. So this stage is kind of flown by. Until we've had the slowest... Oh my gosh. I know we drove it in deep, but I thought I got out of the gas enough to kind of hold on to it there for a second. We're up to 38. And Brad Keselowski. Keselowski's going to win stage number 1 here at Michigan. We're going to finish 38th in stage 1. Ouch. Richmond performed a little bit better than what I thought we were going to at. So realistically, our worst tracks both times around, Pocono and Michigan. Especially Pocono. Michigan's second for sure. I mean, we just don't have the speed on the longer tracks, and that's why I feel like when we go to Indy, it's going to be a lot of the same. I don't see that changing at all. Yeah, we're just going to pit for 4 tires. I'm not going to do anything stupid with track position in this race because I just don't see us doing anything. We're just going to have to putt-putt around outside the top 30 the whole day. Can't say I'm not trying because of how disappointing it is to run back here, but in all reality, we just got to deal with the facts that are lying right ahead of us. I mean, the opening lap off a restart, we're able to hold with these guys for a lap or two, and then, I mean, shit hits the fan. We're done, man. Oh boy. Tried to give a bump trap to Ty Dillon and get him going there. That didn't work at all. A little contact with Brendan going. Oh my gosh. Why are we going 3 wide for last right now? I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, I had to get out of the gas. Didn't want to stuff Ryan Truex in the wall. Why are we... I just don't understand, too. In qualifying, I feel like the car handles so much better at almost every track we go to. You're able to stick the corners full throttle. But for some reason, we get into the race, and I can't run full throttle anymore. Hey, look at this. It just kind of pushes up the track. Yeah, I actually held it a little bit better there through turns 3 and 4. But watch, when we get down into 1 and 2, I'm going to have to lift. I'm going to try to run full throttle here, just to show you guys. But I'm going to have to lift. See? I might be diving it in a little too early, I guess, but I can't dive in any later or it's not going to stick because it's just pretty much tight all the way around. On the outside there, full throttle through 3 and 4. Bubba Wallace is blowing up. That might bring out a caution. Yeah, field's slowing up big time here. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, no! Why don't they throw a caution? Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks. Throw the caution after I just drill right in the back of Blaney because everybody's slowing up. I had to go to the apron to try and miss them, and I couldn't hold the line. Slid up the track a little bit. That's the end of stage number 2. Why didn't they, I just don't understand why they don't throw the yellow immediately when he's smoking. They'd wait way too long. So caution's out. We're not going to finish last now. Bubba Wallace is out of the race, but the thing that sucks too, I was hoping by the end of this race that we were going to be able to get that 3rd car in our garage. But I don't think we're going to finish well enough to get enough earnings, honestly. We might have to run Bristol yet. I was really hoping we could do that before Bristol, man. I'm really banking on Bristol being that one race we could compete for a win and get into the playoffs, but I just don't know. Well, we're hanging in there on the start as usual, but it seems like once we get about a lap or 2 into the run, we just kind of fade back. We're the worst car on the track for about 5 laps or so. We should probably stay in the draft of Blaney here. That'd probably help a little bit. Going down into turn 1, driving it in deep on the apron. Trying to side draft him, that didn't work. I don't know if there's anybody to the outside of me. I'm thinking there is. No, there isn't. All right, I was able to block David Reagan up there. Okay, we're holding in the draft this time here in stage 3, so that's an upside because I've not been able to do that all day. That's actually kind of surprising I'm able to do this. So at the line, let's see where we're at on fuel. We've got 10 to go. Okay, so we're all going to have to pit before the end of the race. I really hope we stay green and let this actually play out because I'll take fuel only and maybe we can gain some spots. taking like a half can only just to make it. Honestly, I might try to short pit too. I don't think it's going to hurt anything if we try to short pit this. That way, in case the caution does come out, we cycle through as the leader, perhaps. It's worth a try, man. Anything's worth a try to try and get that first win and get into the playoffs. Worst case scenario, it improves our finish just a little bit. We're not going to finish at the very back of the field. So that's probably what we're going to have to do here. Alright, just moved up past Brendan Gaughan. Don't want to pit yet because I'm gaining spots, but this is definitely the best run we've had all day. When do I decide to pit early in case there's a caution? There's a danger of doing that because I could go a lap down, but... Oh, man, David Reagan giving us a push. He's looking to get us going there for a second. No, not David Reagan, Joey Gase. The way the colors were on his car was kind of looking like David Reagan for some reason. Alright, just past BJ McLeod. We'll try to get around the other Rick Ware racing car there of Cody Ware. So we've got 7 laps to go. We're up to 32nd, right where we started the race. First time we've been up here since that opening lap. Yeah, we seem to qualify like 5 spots better than what we actually raced, too. Oh, boy. You got a little loose there for a second. We got a little loose. Okay, so we got around McDowell in time. We're going to pit right now. Got to make sure we don't speed. Dang it! Oh my god. By 1 mile an hour. We need caution. Caution. Right now. We need a caution. Any second here. You've got to be kidding me, man. By 1 mile an hour we sped. I knew it was going to be close. I saw 56 when we crossed the line as 55. So we're going to go a lap down. Well, it didn't matter anyway. It looks like we're going a lap down regardless. Even if we came off pit road, we still would have been slow. Man. It's my own fault, man. I had to speed. Because even if I didn't speed and we still would have went a lap down trying to get back up to speed, if we could have actually cycled through, I think we would have gained some spots taking fuel only, but wow, that's a tough one right there. I'm not gonna lie. That hurts us bad. We were so close, man. 1 mile an hour. Now we're loose. Oh, man. Cody Ware got simultaneous. Oh, boy. On the pit road we go. Well, we got no speeding penalty. They pile in behind us. He spun right back into us, too, man. That's terrible. Wow. Oh my gosh, dude. What a train wreck here at Michigan today. Yeah, might as well put 4 tires on it. Take your time, boys. So we go from speeding on... We sped on pit road literally twice in the span of 3 laps. Well, we were able to take the wave around there. We're back on the lead lap. Problem is, I think everybody's on fresh tires, so we'll try to improve our finish here at the end of this race, but we only got 2 laps to do it. Oh boy, yeah, we're driving it kind of deep in the corners here. Doing whatever it takes. Better our finish as best as we possibly can. Alright, maybe they took fuel only. It was good we were able to service the tires there when we did. I was scared, honestly, when I was spinning like that. I was going to hit the tire barriers at the front of the pit wall. I didn't think we were going to miss them and actually spin onto pit road. Got to run there on Jimmy. Alright, so we're going to finish a lot better than what we've ran the entire day. I think these guys took fuel only when they pit under the caution. Ooh, a little contact with Jimmy. We might be able to finish top 20. What a roller coaster of a race, man. We're going to finish top 20 at Michigan somehow, some way. I don't even know what just happened in this race, but I'll take 20th. I will take it. Oh my gosh. That was just crazy. That was crazy. We're going to run one more race on the live stream here. We're going to go to Bristol next. So 20th place finish. Your race winner was Kurt Busch. So we will have at least one driver locking himself into points. Gained on Blaney at least. Yes, I did. Now, if you missed after the last couple races, and you didn't join from the very beginning of the video, we're actually 140 points back from Ryan Blaney. So we're probably not going to catch him in points anyway. We're going to have to win one of these next 3 races before the playoffs now. Yeah, we're still 21st in points. And move up or back there. And Blaney's actually back to 14th. I'm trying to think if he's the guy we actually have to catch here. Oh, Kurt Busch has 4 wins. So Harvick, Boyer, Elliott. Yeah, Blaney's back to 14th. So Blaney did not have a good race, but he is still the last driver in on points. And now he's 130 points ahead of us instead of 140. So he is exactly 2 races. Yeah, or not exactly, but he's a little over 2 races ahead of us. So we could actually be mathematically eliminated as far as the points after Bristol. We need to somehow, some way get a win. And I put in the time to build up my short track car as best as I possibly could for this Bristol race, because we finished 4th here earlier in the season. We did not have the kind of car or equipment that we have right now. So that could be it. We got to go for broke at Bristol, though. And we still don't quite have enough money to get that 3rd car. We need 2.75. We're at 2.71 million, so can't open up another car in the garage here. Yeah, we failed on that. I thought we were going to have a better chance to finish 2 top 5s in a 5-race stretch, but... Alright. Cody, I wrecked Cody Ware, even though when he lost control. I mean, I don't think I hit him though when we both simultaneously lost control, because I was out of shape before. I was out of shape in the middle of the corner before he got out of shape, and then he spun back up into us. So, I mean, whatever. I'll apologize even though it's not my fault. I'll be that kind of guy, I guess. Yeah. So Blaney both upset with us here. I just like how guys can be equally as mad at us, or the same amount of people can be as mad at us as what there are. Oh, dude, you drove a nice clean race. Like, it had to be one or the other. I couldn't have done both. Better payouts at 20th in points too. Alright, so 4 top 15s in a 4-race stretch. Bristol, Darlington, Indianapolis, Vegas. I want to do it. I don't think it's possible. I mean, honestly, even the 3 top 15s in the next 4 races is going to be very difficult. So we might as well just go for the 4 top 15s here. Honestly, I mean, because we can get that. We should be able to get 2 top 20s in a 4-race stretch. But, I mean, it only pays $58,000, so might as well just go big or go home here. I mean, got nothing to lose, I guess. We got 3 races before the playoffs. We have got to win to get in. We're in a must-win situation here. Mathematically, on points, we still have a shot, but realistically, we're probably not going to get there. So, we need to win. Man, can we pull off the miracle here? We're going to have maxed out on the suspension, on the aero, and on the engine. I really hope this works out for us. I'm scared, honestly. We're not going to have max engine power for the next 2 speedway races. So we got to go all in here at Bristol. Give me a second here. I'm going to switch to my controller for the race because I want to take every precaution I can. I need to win. Alright, there we go. All right. So we are at Bristol. For the night race, man. Dude, if we pull off a miracle here and win this race, I am going to be so happy. We'll be running like 15th to 20th all season in points. We made the playoffs on a win late in the season. That would be awesome. It all starts in qualifying. Alright, we need a fast lap here. No mistakes. We got a decent lap going for us right now. If we qualify outside the top 30, I'm already gonna. We're gonna have to win based on strategy anyway, likely. But 16.481, 24th. Not our worst qualifying effort. I'll give us that much. It could have been worse. Kyle Busch on the pole. He's probably going to be the guy to beat here in this one. I don't know. We'll give it our best shot here. Kyle Busch on the pole.
The Cup Series returns to the last great Coliseum for the Bass Pro Shops NRA Night Race. This half-mile concrete oval is famous for its bone-rattling hits and heart-stopping finishes. Who will come out on top tonight? It's time to find out.
All right, Tyler Reddick, Kevin Harvick going to help us out to try and get our win at Bristol that we need. Likely our last best opportunity to get a win to get into the playoffs. So we have not raced in our careers at Indianapolis or Darlington, so I have no clue how either of those 2 races could go. And honestly, Indianapolis, I don't think we're going to perform well at all because we lack on the bigger tracks on speed. So we'll see. Green flag in the air. We're underway at Bristol. Got 15 laps in the opening stage where we're going to start things off here. On the outside already, 3 wide, kind of bouncing it off the wall off of turn 2 here. Corey LaJoie kind of pulls up to the outside right in front of us. Kind of stuck in traffic for right now. Able to get to the inside of LaJoie. We're gonna have to be patient. I think this first stage we're probably just gonna be stuck in traffic. A little tight when we were on the bottom of the track. Got a little bit more grip on the top. We're still a little tight up there also though. Hopefully it loosens up as the run goes on. I would assume it might a little bit. As tires start to wear off the car, but I thought we were going to pancake the wall up before that time. That got close. And I mean, we're barely holding on to a top 25 spot here. Be nice if Hamlin could lap some of the guys behind us during this stage. I don't know how many he's going to lap, but we'll contact BJ McLeod. It's like these guys get to the outside and they can't run the outside as well as me, but they're definitely faster than me on the inside. Ooh boy, just getting to the outside of McLeod. Man, Eric Almirola's had some tough qualifying efforts the last couple of races now. Qualified towards the back at Michigan, too. He didn't have a good finish at Watkins Glen, either. But I think, if I'm thinking right, I think he's already got a win this year, so he's already in the playoffs. Oh boy, man, we got close to the wall there. Gaming Time, how's it going? Thanks for joining here for the final race of this career mode episode. Got 5 laps left. We're doing all right. Starting to gain speed now, but it's a little too late in the stage though. I mean, like, that's been our problem most of the year. We just tried to hang on for dear life for the first 5 to 10 laps, and if it goes longer than that, we are faster than everybody else. It's just way too late in the run. So our qualifying effort wasn't the best. I don't know. We'll see. We're up to 24th. Yeah, I do remember you in one of the live streams yesterday. Was that during the Pocono race, or was that during the career mode live stream? I know it was during one of them. I do remember, but can't remember what stream exactly it was in. Alright, white flag in the air, 1 lap to go. We'll see if we can get a spot here on Suarez. We will. Caution. Well, that's because the top 10 got there, so. Alright, well, 23rd at the end of stage 1. Getting 1 spot from the start of the race. And it looks like everybody's staying out right now. We're going to keep the track position for the moment. We're going to stay out. And we'll try to go from here. Okay, we got a good jump. Got to the inside of William Byron and Jimmy Johnson. Now Ryan Blaney just kind of racing hard right now. Oh, Corey LaJoie got loose. Man, we're racing as hard as we can right now, just trying to gain positions. Be nice if we can get stage points here. But just to get ourselves as good of track position as we can before the end of the stage is going to be the key. Oh boy. Driving it in deep on Austin Dillon, a little bump and run. We're up to 13th. We're moving up through the field. How we start the first 10 laps of that final stage, though, when everybody's on equal fresh tires, is going to be the key point of how we're going to run the rest of this race. How many spots are we going to drop? Can we hold on to every position we possibly can? Should run the top. Yeah, the car feels better up here on the top side of the track, that's for sure. I usually run the top side at Bristol as much as I can too, but usually on the career mode, obviously with our car being a little slower, I was trying the bottom, trying something different. I'll stay on the top as much as I can. Obviously, if there's going to be guys up there, we'll have to pass them around the bottom, but at least we're guaranteed stage points. Again, we're in a must-win scenario. We're 130 points back with 3 races to go before the playoffs, so on Ryan Blaney for the last spot in points. We've had 12 different winners. Whoops, bounce off the wall there, but oh boy, man. Tried to cut to the bottom so I can get under Hamlin. Alex Bowman was still kind of in the way. Okay, we got 5 laps to go in the stage. Roughing up to Benedetto a little bit, 3 wide. We're up to 5th. I'm racing aggressively because it's just going to have to be what we're going to have to for the rest of the regular season, or at least until we get that win and we can get in. Kyle Busch catches the lap traffic ahead of him. I wonder if we can win our second stage of the season. Second career stage. We can definitely get past Chase Elliott for second. Lap cars are really going to have to hold up Kyle Busch. Ooh, I was going to go to the bottom to try to get under Elliott there, but we've got a pretty solid car, though. Probably had it. Ah, dang it. Chase Elliott blocking us on the top. Try to get the run on the bottom now. Up to second. Looks like Kyle Busch is going to win stage 1. Yeah, Busch is going to win stage 1. He's going to be tough to beat in this race. But we're up to second. Yeah, don't forget about the right front. Yep, I haven't forgotten. Hopefully, the final stage we can make it all the way to the finish. I'm hoping. Alright. Hopefully we don't lose any spots here either. Not going to repair damage. We need a fast pit stop. 4 fresh tires. 3/4 of a tank of fuel. Plenty to fill it up to the... You know what? We might be able to... Yeah, we'll just be safe with 3/4 of a tank. It's enough to fill it up full, so we'll be fine on fuel to the end of the race. Hopefully the tires can make it. We got a lot of hoping going on here. Wow. What happened to Kyle Busch? Busch lost a ton of spots on pit road. That might help us out a ton. So we just won the race off pit road. Now can we win the race at Bristol and pull off a miracle for our first career win? Almost a Hail Mary-like win. Oh my gosh, Boyer immediately gets under us. It's alright, at least we're on the top, I guess. It'd be nice to block these guys on the bottom, but I think we just got to run the top. Ooh, just blocked William Byron off there, that one extra corner. But I think we just got to run the top, let these guys get around us on the bottom, and try to get them back later in the run. I think that's going to be our best opportunity here. At least we have the track position to start the stage, unlike in stage 1, with a poor qualifying effort. Poor Chase Elliott, man, he lost a lot of spots. He restarted in second place, and we got ahead of him real quick, and he lost just as many spots as we did. How about Corey LaJoie inside the top 10? He's having a pretty good run. What is Cody Ware doing in the top 10 here at Bristol? What is this? He's up to 7th. A couple random guys up here trying to win a race and get into the playoffs. Oh man, Logano almost made contact with Cody. We got really tight through turn 4. I didn't think the car was going to turn in time to stay off the wall, but it did. Oh, Brad, come on, man. What is he doing trying to go up the middle? Ooh. I think we're losing too many spots. We are losing way too many spots. I'm trying to... oh my gosh, Keselowski. He is racing so aggressively. I think somebody ticked him off. He's just moving guys left and right. I'd be doing the same thing. I'm just not fast enough right now, man. We're losing way too many spots on the racetrack. Here's Kyle Busch. He's right behind us now. So we're back to 17th. Almirola is probably going to get around us now. I think Denny Hamlin's too far away. We're going to need a lucky caution at some point in time because I think Hamlin's too far out ahead. Stay in the inside. Well, I'm kind of stuck on the top right now, but, you know, we'll... Alright. Cars finally starting to come in. Oh! Had to get out of the gas. I'm about to put it in the wall off of 4. Come on, car. I feel like this is taking forever to get fast like we were earlier in the race. There we go. Now we cleared the 10 finally. We got 19 laps to go. We're in 17th still. Kyle Busch is so fast. Oh, we're back to 18th. I mean, Kyle Busch is fast, but I don't know. We're going to struggle probably to get around these guys in front of us. This is going to cost us a ton of time here just trying to get around these guys. I don't know how we're going to do this. Make it a third lane up near the wall. That got tight. What a clean pass, though, at the same time. I don't know how we're making this clean. Oh my goodness. I'm just praying the car doesn't smack off the wall and we run down the track. Alright, we're up to 12th. Got around those guys pretty quick for the most part. We got a lot of guys running the top now. We're probably going to have to go down to the bottom to pass to Benedetto here. Can't clear him that time. Comes Keselowski. So we got 13 to go. Can lap traffic cost Denny Hamlin enough time out in front of the field? No, Brad. I thought he was going to move us when we blocked him there. Now he's stuck 3 wide in the middle. Alright. So they're racing 3 wide back there. That's going to allow us to maybe catch up. We're up to 8th. Man, we might need a caution. A caution would be nice. It'd give us a better shot to win if we got a caution. But if it's green, I just don't know if we're going to catch him or not. It's so hard to tell. I am glad it's not Kyle. There we go. 8th place. Caution is out. No, I don't want to go on the black down at the bottom where the apron's at. No, you'll get so out of control loose there. I'm not just going to drill them either just to pass them. I'm trying to get around these guys clean too. Trying. 8th place. And I think we're going to have 7 laps to go when we go green. Oh boy. I'm nervous, man. I am really nervous. Corey LaJoy's in 5th. If I don't win, I want Corey LaJoy to win. Be pretty cool upset. All right, here we go. Green flag in the air. We've got 7 laps to decide the winner at Bristol. To the outside. 3 wide on the restart. That got tight. Just kept it off the wall to get around Blaney and them guys. How fast is Denny Hamlin with the free, or clean air rather, not the free air, but clean air out in front. Chase Elliott right behind him. Here we come. Got a big run coming. Oh, Hamlin up the block. Elliott now to the bottom. Oh, 3 wide for the lead. Chase Elliott out in front. 5 laps to go. And now we're side by side, battling for a first career win. Well, that bounce off the wall kind of hurt us off of turn 2 that time. Logano on the inside of us, holding us back enough. 4 to go. So we try to muscle our way around Chase Elliott on the bottom. We just can't get to him. This is going to be so frustrating if we can't win this race. We're so close. Driving it in deep in the corners. Trying to get it to stick. The 9 of Elliott. Still to our inside. 3 to go. Almost put it in the wall there through turns 1 and 2. Elliott's loose on the bottom. We're drag racing around the track. This is going to be an epic finish here. Clear off of turn 4. 2 to go. Oh. Put it in the wall. Here comes Elliott again. Right front tire really worn out. Oh my goodness. I'm about putting it in the wall with how worn out that right front is. White flag in the air. 1 to go. We did it. I can say we did it. We got 1 corner left. How about that? First career win in the Cup Series. We're in the playoffs. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, I want a burnout. I don't care about saving the engine. Oh my gosh. I am pumped. Thank whoever that caution came out on. Thank you. Because I don't think we would have caught him if we stayed green. Oh my God. We worked so hard for this. We worked so hard. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. Elliott put a fight at the end, so did Denny Hamlin, man. That was a crazy finish too. We went 3 wide with like 4 or 5 laps left. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. I'm glad we worked on that short track car for so long to get it to its max on the engine, the aero, and suspension so we could have a shot to win the Bristol night race Look at that. Over 500 grand just for this race alone. Moved up to 19th in the point standings. We're actually ahead of Paul Menard. Moved up 2 spots. We were 21st. But we're in the playoffs. Man, that sucks for Blaney, though. He's not in anymore. Despite being 13th in points. Chase Elliott is the last guy in on points. But he is 98 points ahead of Ryan Blaney, so that puts Blaney in a must-win now in these next 2 races at Darlington and Indy. That's unbelievable. And we did have a stage win at Sonoma, so we got 6 playoff points now, too. Playoffs, here we come. I don't know how we're going to perform there, but we're going to give it our best shot to win a title our rookie season. We're probably not going to get there, but maybe we can get lucky and make it on points through the first round and walk out with a win at Talladega, and just like that, we're in the round of 8. Yeah. That is awesome. Now we'll get to upgrade to our, we can get a 3rd car in our garage too. Honestly, if Kyle Busch was up in the front of the field, I think he would have been tough to beat. He would have been really tough to beat. So, before we end the stream, we'll see what we can do upgrade-wise in the garage. Like I said, we have enough money now after that win. And we'll be able to upgrade. Put a 3rd car in there. We'll be able to hire a couple more employees. Moderate driving. Well, I mean, hey, I had to do what I had to do to get the win, man. That was awesome. First win, Bristol, baby.
How in the world did you win with that car? That was really impressive, man. You're doing a great job out there. That's what elite race car drivers do. They win when they don't have the best car. Nice job.
That's such an old footage. That's when he, that's the BK Racing Garage. Brad Keselowski, not like BK, but... Oh, man. Yeah, this is the last race of the stream. But we're gonna, before we end this, we're gonna see where we're at financially. Check out the garage. What a way.
Hey, great driving out there. You've been amazing lately. Hey, a couple of us are going over to watch the game. You want to join us?
Sure thing, Bubba. That's awesome, man. I was thinking all season we weren't going to have a shot. I thought Watkins Glen, for the longest time, was going to be our last real shot to get a win in the playoff, or to make the playoffs. And once Watkins Glen was over, I was like, well, maybe we got a shot at Bristol. Maybe we can do something with that short track car to get it at its peak performance before the Bristol race. And we finished top 5 there earlier in the year. Maybe we could have gotten lucky, and we got lucky. We got lucky with that caution at the end of the race, but that gave us an extra shot. We had a heck of a restart. And only led the final 2 laps of the race, but they were the 2 most important laps. All right. So yeah, let's all right, so what do we do here? We obviously have a road course in the playoffs. So that would be ideal. But if we get another speedway car, that could help in the postseason as well if we do make a deep run. Start working on one. I've noticed over the course of the season too, we have a lot of speedways, racetracks, back to back to back to back. And that hurt us from Dover to Michigan before we got to Sonoma. That stretch really hurt us. I don't know if we're going to have enough money at the end of the season to get a 4th car. Because if we do, I would definitely go for the speedway. So I don't know, man. We only got one more road course this year. Charlotte Roval. What do you guys think I should do? Well, I don't. Now I'm staying away from super speedway. I'm gonna have to stay away from super speedway because we have been running pretty well. I mean, Daytona we finished top 5. Talladega we finished top 10. We didn't run as well in the Coke 0400, but that's because we got in a wreck and went airborne and had to restart at the rear of the field late in the race. So yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the super speedway for now. But if you guys have any suggestions for whether we go speedway or road course, because I don't know what the better strategy plan would be. Speedway, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Because the road course is only going to be good for one more race the rest of the year. It's the first round of the playoffs, and we might be able to luck ourselves in on points into the next round because we got a lot of guys that were running right around in the point standing as it is, like a Paul Menard and Eric Almirola and Kyle Larson. They've been right around us in points all year. Yep. All right, so we're going to Speedway. We're going to do the Speedway car. We'll get a road course car then if we have a chance before Sonoma next season. We need $4.9 million. So we get to hire a couple more employees. Whoops. I think. Don't we get to hire another employee? Because that's the whole reason. Oh, okay, yeah, here it is. Oh my God, I almost forgot how to hire. So we only get 1? Oh, no, we get 6. Okay, 6 available positions. I'm losing my mind right now. I don't know what's going on here. I was quite confused. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness, people are expensive. I mean, they're expensive, but already. We'll take Siri. Siri's going to be our new engine specialist. Higher aerodynamics. Yes, sir. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to hire Casey for an aero specialist here. She's cheap. We'll have to train her, of course. Alright, so that's our 6 employees working in the shop. Alright, so for Darlington. That's what we're going to have to run with at Darlington. Richmond, short track. We can really get that car upgraded here for the end. Actually, okay, so another race or 2 away, we can upgrade the aero to an 85, and we can work on that before the playoffs start. And we can get the cars to where they need to be there, and then we'll probably upgrade to upgrade the suspension to an 85 too as soon as possible. I think that's what we're going to go with next, as far as trying to save the money. For the next season, no, I'm gonna keep owning my team until I win a championship. If that is this year, then I guess this is the last year of the career mode. But yeah, we're not stopping until we win a title, and we're gonna do it with our own team. No, I'm already running like an actual championship mode, so a season mode with Ryan Blaney. So I just don't feel the need to have to race on a different team. I don't know. That's just me. Try to make this career mode unique. So yeah, that's likely what we're going to end up doing, is upgrading the aero first and then the suspension in that order. It's going to be the next 2 things we're saving our money for. At least we don't need a lot of money for that. So yeah, that's going to be it. I'll train these employees as I go before the next video is posted. Got a career mode for Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing coming up at 12:30 this morning. So at 12:30 this morning, we're going to have Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing live stream for the career mode there. We'll have 2 races. And then at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight, we're going to have our full Cup race at Michigan. Pocono was pretty exciting last night. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. If you did, watch throughout the course of that stream and watch that race. And we're going to hope for the best today at Michigan as well. We'll use the steering wheel for that race. And as always, if you're new, hit the subscribe button down below for more daily NASCAR content. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the races over the course of this video, the video in general. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.